you can even watch back. Giving players all the props or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk facts.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
Play it on the car ride, play it when you lounge. X and O, you know that we can hold it down. Shout out to my man Sammy, got it off the ground. And to all the listeners tuned in right now, got debates, analysis, and speculation. This is sports talk for the new generation. You know where to find us, got a reputation. Sick podcast, your #1 sports destination.
Giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
S-I-C-K, it's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk back. S-I-C-K,
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 S-I-C-K.
All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
S-I-C-K, it's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk facts.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
Play it on the car ride, play it when you lounge. X and O, you know that we can hold it down. Shout out to my man Sammy, got it off the ground. And to all the listeners tuned in right now, got debates, analysis, and speculation. This is sports talk for the new generation. You know where to find us, got a reputation. Sick podcast, your #1 sports destination.
Giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
S-I-C-K, it's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk back. S-I-C-K,
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 S-I-C-K.
Turn up your volume. Because you're about to listen to The Sick Podcast. The Eye Test with Pierre, McGuire, and Jimmy Murphy.
The Stanley Cup winning Colorado Avalanche. And after 22 years, Raymond Moore
The sickest NHL podcast. It's gonna be sick.
And welcome to another edition of the Eye Test on the Sick Podcast Network, live from Belfast during Friendship 4 week. And as promised, we are live from McConnell's Distillery in what used to be a prison here in Belfast, the women's wing, actually. Pierre McGuire and Jimmy Murphy here. Pierre, I'm just, this whole experience right now is surreal. I just did the tour. You did about 3/4 of it, had to do another podcast. It's amazing what they've done here with what used to be a prison up until 1996.
Yeah, I'd prefer it this way.
Me too.
It's a lot nicer.
And I'll tell you, I got to go in some of the cozy, I'm putting it nicely, prison cells. I don't know how they stuffed 4 people into them, but what we did learn, they were able to make remnants of wine and whiskey at times to get through it.
Well, that part I don't know, but here's what I'll tell you. The process for making whiskey blew me away.
It's insane.
It only requires 3 elements, though.
Yes.
Water. What else?
No, you go.
You didn't pay
I'm
attention,
paying attention, but I'm processing all the information still.
Really good water and then some farm material.
Yes, and barley.
And barley.
Yes, which, by the way, good thing I asked and I didn't dip my hand in being
I know, that was good. That was actually smart.
Yes, but
Yeah.
all distilled, and as you see these beautiful bottles in front of you, we're going to learn a little bit about that in a bit when we
I was
bring on.
told this is a good one for.
That is a very good one. That was the
That's
most
cool.
flavorful one, more of a dessert one, almost. Your daughter had the best palette of smell and taste, and she was just nailing what they're supposed to smell and
She's
taste like.
her mother's daughter for a
Yes,
reason.
Justine McGuire, as you saw her a couple days ago live from the Harry Lemon. But Pierre, here we are at McConnell's Distillery. We're so grateful to
The
be
Edmonton
here.
Oilers should be here. Because they'd show up for this.
They need more than a point as tune-up,
They'd
huh?
show up for this.
Yes.
They haven't showed up for a while now.
They haven't. But we will get into NHL talk in a bit because we've got some great we have 2 great guests coming up. The CEO of McConnell's, John Kelly.
It's an easy name for you to remember.
Yes, it is.
John Kelly.
I knew a good hockey player, Arlington High,
Hey,
back
the
in the day. Went to
play-by-play-
Princeton.
The play-by-play man now for the Los Angeles Kings.
He used to
is
be in
John
St.
Kelly.
Louis.
That's
Yep.
correct.
Correct. And we also have our good friend from Union College joining us right now.
Yeah, coach is coming up, you know what? And his son just made the Quebec Pee Wee team from that area.
What an accomplishment
That's
that
an
is.
amazing. Like I was saying to coach, like that's a hard thing to do.
It is.
People don't realize that. And then you go look at the rosters of
Yeah.
all the kids that have played in the Pee Wee. First, it starts with the Brick Tournament in Edmonton, which is crazy. Then you go to the Quebec Pee Wee Tournament. You look at the roster of all the players, Jimmy, that have played in it. They ended up playing either American League, East Coast League, NHL, professional in Europe. It's insane.
It's amazing.
It's unbelievable, really. It is.
It's and your son played in it, did he
He
not?
did, Ryan.
He
played
did?
in that. You know what?
Did you?
No, here's a good story because back then you had to play in a playoff if you were from Quebec
Okay.
to get in.
Uh-huh.
And our team lost I think we lost in the quarterfinal.
Oh.
It's something that traumatized me.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Because every kid in Quebec wants
everybody
to be there.
wants to
yeah.
go.
And that was in the old
And I-
Colisée, eh?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Ryan played in the old Colisée.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Because it was still up, even though it wasn't.
Yeah. The year
the
he was
Northeast.
there, Josh Stone was playing for the Buffalo Sabres.
Yep.
Their team from Arizona, the Arizona Coyotes, won the whole tournament.
Great stuff.
Most of the players were not from Arizona, though, just so you know.
Well, let's bring in the coach of Union right now to join us here. Josh, you're taking Pierre's. Pierre's got to go do the tasting that he didn't get to do because he had another podcast. And I don't blame him. Coach, how you doing?
Doing well.
Yeah. How psyched are you to be here in Belfast, and what's it been like so far?
It's been unbelievable. We've had so much thrown at us already. We've been doing a lot of sightseeing and then trying to mix some hockey in as well.
Yeah, as we've been talking to a lot of the coaches about the experience here, one of the things that obviously the foundation of the Friendship 4 is that it unites both sides of what used to be a divided city between the Protestants and Catholics. It's a chance for them to unite and cheer for a sport where sometimes sports divides them. You know, whether it's soccer or hurling, what have you. Have you guys been able to learn about the troubles and the history and how it's progressed into where the city is now?
Yeah, we took a tour yesterday and got the history behind it. We just it's been everybody throwing things at you left and right. You can't believe
That's how I feel too. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I mean, so many, learning so much, and it's been great for our guys. And they've really enjoyed just the hospitality of everyone, how accommodating everybody's been, and how friendly everybody's been.
And how about Sarah Stanton from
Yeah.
Cara Group Travel
Yeah.
and her staff? We've got Garth here, who's been guiding us along and taking us. He went to the tour and filmed it with us. But Cara Group Travel does an amazing job, right?
Yeah, they've handled everything from start to finish here so far for us, and we're really fortunate.
I think a lot of pro hockey teams could use a travel agency like Cara Group Travel, right?
No question.
Yeah. Coach, had you ever been over here before?
I was lucky enough to be able to play or coach in the tournament before. I was an assistant with Clarkson. I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nice. And when you come over here and you go, you've got the team, you're on the road. A lot of these guys, it's their first time here. And like you said, you're going all these different locations, museums, what have you. You're doing things you don't necessarily get to do as a team, right? Most of the stuff's at the ice, or, you have your team dinners and all that all the time. But how important is it in terms of being mid-season and having a little break from the normal procedures of the season and uniting as a team and kind of bringing everybody together?
Yeah, for us, Monday and Tuesday was all about just, hey, this is a bit of a vacation for us. We're going to get to know each other better. We're going to get to, experience the culture together. And then, we had a meeting this morning, and now it's all about business. It's about, hey, we're still going to see some different things, but we got to, business ahead.
Yeah, and I was actually on a flight over with one of your VIPs, Mr. McGuire.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
great family there.
Yeah.
We had a couple drinks with them at the Harry Lemon. They came to our podcast there. How about the flight from you guys? Did you guys fly out of Boston?
Yeah, we flew out of Boston. So,
okay,
it was pretty easy.
No problems.
Yeah.
It's a quick flight, right? It's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad at all. It was we woke up from the flight and you're here, and it seemed really quick. So
I'm not going to keep you long because I know you got a practice to get to. But looking ahead to the tournament, as you said, you're here to enjoy yourselves and to also unite as a team and do a lot of off-ice stuff. But how important are these games right now, considering where you're at in your season?
Well, it's really important. You look at all 4 teams right now are having successful seasons. This is really important for the NPI and for, bragging rights. We look at it as we're the representative of the ECAC, and we want to make sure that we represent well.
Pierre, McGuire, and I have said a couple times, last year, the Hockey East, some would consider it the best conference in college hockey. It's gone down a bit. But when we look at the ECAC, and I'll credit Pierre for this, he looks at it as the most professional league in terms of the quality of hockey, the physicality of it. What has that been like for your players dealing with, but also learning?
Yeah, we've been really good out of conference, and in conference, it's tough. I mean, every single night when you're playing in conference, you're playing against a team that's going to be physical, a team that's going to be hard, a team that's has the ability to make plays. And then I think everybody has really good goaltending in our league. So I think it's pretty special about the conference from top to bottom. Really quality teams and really quality coaches.
All right, Coach. Well, listen, I hear somebody has posted your bail so you can get out of the jail here that we're in. Get over to practice. Enjoy, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. You and Coach Josh Hagan here. And I got to get this microphone too. It's wonderful.
Jimmy, I just got to tell you right now, he's underselling it. They're great coaches in the ECAC, number one. Number two, it's without a doubt the most physical league of all of them right now. It really is.
Yep.
But nobody has an identity outside of Cornell like Union has on their home ice surface. They pulverize you. They're a hard-hitting, in-your-face team. They're a ton of fun to watch.
Yeah, and I remember we had a conversation earlier in the year on the podcast, Pierre, when we were talking about the ECAC and their arenas, and I tried to say to you that it's much like the old arenas in the NHL, whether it's the Garden or the Colisée or the Odd, Chicago Stadium, where the home team can learn to use that arena to their advantage.
Absolutely. Well, I can tell you in Appleton we did. Clarkson used to have Walker Arena. They definitely did. You go to Achilles at Union, Houston Fieldhouse, Bright Center, which had the fastest ice for Harvard. They're the fastest skating team.
Yeah.
Even Meehan Auditorium down at Brown. Like you go to any of them, the Whale Tail down in Yale, they're all designed differently.
Right.
It makes just really hard to play.
You have to learn the boards.
Like Lina is so
bounces.
hard. Friday night or a Saturday night at Lina, and you're in a rivalry game like Colgate used to be all the time. I watched a lot of. It's a whole lot of nasty.
Yeah.
It's tough stuff.
Good stuff.
You want Mr. Kelly to come on, don't you?
I do.
I just found something out about Mr. Kelly, by the way. I'm going to give you a little tip.
Okay.
Mr. Kelly's children are very athletically gifted,
Uh-huh.
and they go to a place called UMass Amherst.
Oh,
Take it
my
away,
gosh.
Jimmy.
Then get him on here, please, right now. Bring the Minutemen on. Good to meet you, my friend. John Kelly, so at UMass Amherst, huh?
Yeah, UMass Amherst.
How many over there right now?
Great school. I have one son at UMass Amherst and another boy who's at in Philadelphia. He's a golf pro
Okay.
and a soccer player.
Nice.
Yeah,
And how did they end up
they
there?
get their athleticism from me, you can tell, right?
Yes. Did you play when you're in
I
it?
played a little bit of soccer.
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Number
By the way, I know we're a hockey show, but I want to give a shout out to the Island soccer team. I've been watching from afar and the excitement that it's provided for this country right now. like these games have been amazing, huh?
Yeah, they really have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
How like what's the environment been like in terms of
It's
leading?
been great. It's
Yeah.
been absolutely great.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Well, I
Our
really enjoyed it.
Mr.
Yeah,
Parrot
enjoyed
is
it.
a celebrity now, huh?
Exactly.
Great stuff. Hey, listen,
Thank
so
you.
we just got the tour of
Yeah.
the
What'd you
distillery.
think?
I'm still like I was just saying to Pierre, this is surreal. I feel like I'm just in a movie or something.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to absorb all the information I learned, but just what you've done with this, as we told
Thank
everybody, it is a former prison.
Thank
You
you.
maintain that feel,
Yeah.
but also gave it the distillery feel and also a modern feel as well. I just want to like take us through how the idea came about
Yeah.
and how the process went and got you to where we are now.
Well, look, our architect's actually from North Belfast. He went to the same high school as I went to, just over the prison wall.
Mhm.
And he came up with this brilliant idea to put a distillery in an old prison. The prison closed in 1996. It
Yep.
lay derelict for over 20 years. And he thought, what a cool place to put a distillery. There have been many, let's say, illegal distilleries in prisons all over the world, right? But we have the opportunity to have a legal distillery here in the jail. So, who would have thought? Who would have thought you could actually do this?
What I like
It's
too,
quite incredible.
that we were learning that the prisoners used to try to make whiskey and wine
Yeah.
in their cells.
Yeah, exactly.
They would
There's-
smuggle stuff
That's
in.
what
And
I mean, right? So
yeah.
there's a little bit of hooch being made here
Yeah.
all through the centuries, and now we're, we've got a license to actually distill wonderful liquid. Did you get to try some of
we
the
did,
mixed
and
wine?
I'll tell you, this puppy right here was my favorite.
Right,
The
yeah,
t-
yeah.
taste, the taste, and yet the whiskey feel was perfect. I thought the
Right.
blend, but we learned the process of how each one got to
Got
its
it.
fruition. Just your take on what you think of these whiskeys and
Yeah,
how
yeah,
proud
yeah.
you are of them.
Look, we're delighted, and just to kind of finish off on the building here, this is our brand home. There are only like 20 something distilleries on the island of Ireland
Mhm.
that actually have a brand home. So for us, the brand and the brand home are like your hand in a glove. They come really, really together.
Right.
So it's fantastic to have the opportunity to bring people here like yourself to become brand ambassadors for
Yes.
McConnell's brand, and then head over to North America, to Europe, to everywhere else in order to talk about McConnell. So it's a really big thing for us to have a brand home and our brand. In terms of the portfolio, we start with our 5-year-old blend, a blend of grain and malt whiskey, retailing at about $36.99 in the USA.
Okay.
We're in probably most, if not all, of the states in the US.
Right.
Some of those control states, you get a listing and then you drift out again,
Yep.
and then you drift back in again. But this is playing in the premium plus category. We like to think that, whilst, we have great respect for some of those brands that are in the standard category around $30.
Right.
We're playing a little bit above that, possibly in the kind of premium plus category.
Yep.
So that's our 5-year blend. Also available in the US is our sherry cask finish. So it's exactly the same liquid. It then spends like about 9 to 12 months in sherry, Oloroso sherry casks.
Mhm.
And look at the color difference that you're seeing there. Just
That's
in that
what we
short
noticed,
period
right?
of
Yeah.
time, right?
Yep.
It's quite incredible. This is bottled at 42% ABV. This is bottled at 46%
Mhm.
ABV. And for the whiskey geeks out there, gurus, this is non-chill filtered.
Mhm.
So, and chill filtered on the 42%. Last but not least,
Yes.
the cognac finish. We launched that here earlier this year. We haven't yet launched that in the US. So in terms of what to look out for coming soon in 2026, we will be launching the cognac finish to the US then.
Okay. And you're in Canada as well?
We're in Canada. I've been to Canada 3 times this year. I love Canada. Great place. Ontario particularly has been really successful for us. We've
Okay.
got what you call a GL, which is a general listing. Not easy to get a general listing,
Right.
but we're delighted to say that we've got a GL for the McConnell's 750 ml 5-year blend in Ontario.
Okay.
And what's great about that is it kind of, a lot of the other provinces kind of have a look at what's going on in Ontario,
Right.
So when they see the success of McConnell's there, it starts
It
to kind
piques
of
the curiosity. Why don't we get that?
around,
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
other provinces. So
We got to
yeah,
get you
love
into
Canada.
Montreal, into Quebec.
I've been
That's where
over
my
it,
co-host
yeah.
is from.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, Quebec. We have the 5-year listed in the SAQ. In
Great.
Quebec, and we are we're in talks with them about the sherry cask.
Good
finish as
stuff.
well
I know my friends at Hurley's Irish Pub would love that, and at McLean's as well. So
Great. Well, we would be delighted to sell it to them.
I will help
Of course,
facilitate.
Jimmy.
I will help you. I'll help facilitate that as well. One of the things before we go on, I just want to say one of the things I found interesting when you did the taste testing is, and as I was saying, Pierre's daughter Justine had the best scent and taste
Right.
out of all of us, but just the distinct differences you could tell going from each one.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because then after seeing the movies and everything that you had and the education we learned there, you could see how the process went, and then you actually feel it.
Right.
And that's amazing what you guys are able to offer here to your visitors.
Thank you. Well, that's all part of the journey. You know, people get to come here, they get to try our new make spirit, effectively a poteen, I guess, you know, until it's 3 years old in the barrel on the island of Ireland, you're not an Irish whiskey. But we're very proud of our new make spirit, so we're very confident to let people taste that product right off the stills. You know, it's completely clear, as you tasted earlier, and then you get to kind of step into these 3 whiskeys. You know, so you know, the blend itself, you know, you're getting a lot of those kind of citrus fruits. We only use American first fill bourbon. That means you're getting a lot of those bourbon notes coming out of it. That's with our 5-year. Of course, with the sherry, you're getting that big sugar hit from the Oloroso sherry cask. You really feel that, you really taste it. And then on the cognac, you're getting that kind of refined finish that you get from a cognac barrel. So there's lots of versatility in the, you know, the small portfolio.
That was the key word we got throughout the tour, was the versatility. Yeah,
right.
Good stuff. Well, listen, and what part of Ireland are you from?
Well, I'm from Belfast.
You're right from here.
I'm from North Belfast. I went to college, high school, literally over the prison walls. So delighted to. You know, at this stage of my career, delighted to be, you know, helping to bring distilling back to Belfast with the team here.
It's amazing. And then just add the character of this place in too. Well, we're going to have to get one of these bottles to Coach Carville at UMass. We'll make that happen.
Absolutely.
He'll be happy.
Great.
Pleasure to
Jimmy,
meet you. Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Take care. Thank you.
Cheers. Sláinte.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, Jimmy, it's so great to have Mr. Kelly on. So I can tell you this. I remember getting the presentation, and Mrs. McConnell, Eleanor McConnell.
Oh, my gosh.
She actually ran this after her husband died.
Like right after they opened.
Right away.
Yeah.
Right afterwards. And it's just an amazing story. And I think about what's going to happen here at the end of December, early January, with the women coming to play hockey here.
That's right.
How appropriate that is that all those amazing hockey women are coming here.
Right.
And we're standing here with
The first Women's Friendship 4 coming.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get them here for sure.
We have to.
Yeah. I mean,
We
that
have
makes
to.
total
And we're
sense.
it really does.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good idea. And I was thinking about it as I was watching you interview Mr. Kelly. I was like, we got to get the women here.
Perfect segue.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Because Eleanor's, she must have been a tough lady.
To do it in that day, to do it in that day and age too.
Oh,
I mean,
my
as Justine
goodness
was
gracious.
saying, you know, that was rare for that to happen in that day and age, that a woman would take charge like that, and she made it happen.
She did. She made it happen. Then it was
it-
J&J.
yeah.
Is it Jeff and John?
James and
yeah,
come
John.
on, got to remember Jimmy.
Point well taken. You got me. That's good.
You know what else too I love is the passion to get this going again, because it was so dormant for so long over all those years, and then to the passion and the belief and the vision behind the crew here to get this going, and look at it, it's a success. It's unreal.
Well, it's beautiful. When you go through, you know, this looks great, right? But
Yeah.
when you go through, it looks even better.
Oh my gosh.
And the artistry upstairs,
Yeah.
the presentation, the boardroom, it's everything is. It's really impressive.
I remember just, you know, when I had the first Zoom call with the staff here, and, you know, they're telling you about it and you're, wow, that's really interesting. But when you, like you're saying, when you actually walk through it and do the tour, you really feel the history, you feel the passion behind it and what it means. And it's just an amazing place. So we're so glad to be here at McConnell's Distillery in Belfast. Belfast born, as they say right there on the bar. I love it. Pierre, as you were saying though earlier, that hockey team in Edmonton could use a little of this right here.
Team trip.
A little of this medicine right in front of them.
Good. They should come here as a team bonding trip.
They need that.
Something's going wrong there.
Something needs to happen. You know, we heard
They
a lot
lost
of
on home ice. First of all, I want to give you credit where credit's due. You said take Jamie Benn for getting his first goal of the year.
Thank you.
And I hope people paid attention to
Yep.
you because you were spot on.
Mhm.
But I'm watching that game.
I didn't think there'd be 7 more goals, Pierre.
No, but Jimmy, I'm watching that game and going, whoa, wait a second. But you got to try a little bit.
It's baffling to me, Pierre, because, you know, you've coached.
That was those were the Dallas Stars that went into Edmonton. That wasn't like it was in Dallas.
No. And you've coached, Pierre, too. And I know, like, there's teams, there's moments in a season that you try to seize onto. You try to get your team to say, hey, you see what we did tonight? We can do this. Let's keep doing it. Let's parlay it into more. And everyone thought that win in Florida was going to be that moment. And it's almost like the media thought it, the fans thought it, but the team didn't feel it. what do you got to do to get a team when they're in this
Well, they're
spot
gonna have
to feel it, to
they're-
just believe?
Now it's Stan Bowman and Jeff Jackson have to do something. They have no choice.
Is it one of those moments where you have to maybe, and I hate to see it happen sometimes, trade a popular guy in the
you're gonna
locker
have
room?
to
It's not necessarily his fault,
Yeah, no,
but it's a message to the rest of the team.
you're going to have to scare the guys straight.
That's what I'm
And the
getting
only
at.
way you do that is trade a big name.
Yep.
And they're going to have no choice. They have no choice. Because right now, I know they're going to say, oh, come on, we're only at the 25 game mark or the 24 game mark, wherever we are. You're starting to spiral out of control. And nobody thought Anaheim, except for us, nobody thought Anaheim would be where they are.
Nope.
Nobody thought Utah would be where they are right now.
No.
Really? Okay, so think about it. And nobody thought San Jose
That's
would
where I
be
was just gonna
pushing
go.
on the door.
Yeah.
So you think about it
They're
for
in a-
1 second.
You always like to say the Atlantic Division's a tough neighborhood. The Pacific Division
It's
is now.
become really
Yeah.
tough. It's a year before I thought it would. We've talked about it on and off the air, but it's coming at the wrong time for a team like Edmonton. It's coming at the wrong time for a team like Vancouver.
Yeah.
Say Victoria, Vancouver.
I think
It's coming at the wrong time for some of these teams. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you.
And I agree with you on Vancouver too, but I feel like there's so much more expectation with Edmonton, obviously, because they went to the finals, won the
100%.
conference 2 straight.
Absolutely.
But even when they were in it, Pierre, I remember talking during the playoffs, every round, even in the finals, we still felt like, and people are like, well, how can you say that? We've had some of our guests come on and say, how can you say their goaltending is not good if their goalie has carried them to the finals 2 straight? Well, they still haven't won.
Well, first of all, I don't think their goalies did carry them to the final.
No.
2 straight years.
I think number 97 did.
He had a lot to do.
And
There was
obviously
a guy named
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl, then Nugent Hopkins and Hyman when he's healthy.
Yep.
Like they had guys that did a lot of heavy lifting there. They
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were a perfect team defensively. I don't think they have been for a long time. But they could outscore their way out of trouble.
hmm
Well, they're not doing that anymore.
And here we are at American Thanksgiving, which is, typically the date that everyone looks at. If you're in it, you're in it. If you're not, you're not. And they're still in it, but it doesn't feel that way, Pierre.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're going to have to do something to get the players' attention.
Yeah.
They really are. And I know people are already speculating. Oh, we're going to get a new coach and it's going to be Pete DeBoer. It may be, but I don't think they're going to fire the coach.
No, I don't either. I think this has to be a player thing, much like Barry Trotz put it on the players in Nashville. And speaking of, you had reported earlier in the season, Ryan O'Reilly is a guy that teams are interested, obviously, but it didn't seem like they were at that point yet. Now it seems they're listening on him.
Yep.
One of the teams is a team that you do a lot of work covering, the Montreal Canadiens. How much would he help that team if he could get
He'd
there?
be good. He'd help them a lot.
In what respect? Just
Dominant.
besides the obvious.
He's a second center for them, and it insulates Nick
He's a
Suzuki.
winner.
He knows how to win. He's won the Stanley Cup in St. Louis. He gets it. He understands what the process is.
Yeah.
Process isn't easy. Everybody says, oh, yeah, we'll show up with the best players and we'll win. That's not how it works.
No.
It's an amazingly hard process. And I know all the experts out there on social media get it because they've all been through it. Just ask them.
Mhm.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. The other team, Pierre, I want to talk. You mentioned the Vancouver Canucks there. I keep hearing more stuff. I was talking to someone today about the Calgary Flames and all this stuff circulating around Maloney. And this person is a management person in the league. Said, I don't like this. And if this was my team, I would be having people digging to get where that comes from right now. They've got an issue
Remember what we talked about yesterday?
with the Rangers. And
I
we saw that go down the tube.
We saw that and we said it right away. And I was like, oh, man, this is bad.
Yeah.
Talking about the Ranger stuff.
Yep.
And then before we came up here on the train yesterday, I remember saying, I was like, this is not good.
No.
Somebody's trying to do something.
Right.
It's not right.
Yeah. Craig Conroy is kind of the person that people.
But it's not him.
It's not him,
It's
though.
not
That's
him.
what I was going to
He's
say.
not
Everyone's
that-
going to look at him, but I
He's
don't
not
think it's
that
him.
person. No, he's not that guy. I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now. He's a proud, loyal, hardworking, like ask Jerome McGinley.
Mhm.
What I would do is if you don't trust me or believe me, ask Jerome McGinley what kind of guy Craig Conroy
Yeah.
is. He's a fantastic guy.
Jerome McGillen's quite the guy, too.
I mean, Jerome's a phenomenal guy.
Interesting.
Trust me on that.
Pierre, we're going to get to our sponsors in a bit, but it's a busy, busy night as it always is on Thanksgiving Eve in the States. In the NHL, I know you'll be focused in on the Canadiens and Utah. As we were saying yesterday, or even this morning when we had breakfast, by the way, the breakfast at AC Marriott here in Belfast is amazing. The service is great.
Everything's good.
Yeah, I mean, we are so spoiled here. I'm having such a great time. But this to me, and I said this to you, I don't like using the word trap game. I think that's an overrated term. it's a sneaky game to me for the Montreal Canadiens because you look ahead on their schedule and it's easy for the players to do that too. And Utah is a team who came out of the gate strong, went through a downswing. They're coming off a win, but it's like this means a lot for that Utah team in their own barn. This is going to be a hard game for the Montreal Canadiens.
Logan Cooley's coming off a 4-goal game with
Oh
an
my
assist,
gosh.
a 5-point game. You got to stop him. And if you're Cole Caulfield, he might be one of the guys you're playing against.
I was just going to say.
To be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So, this is a big statement game for those guys too, on both teams. I don't think it'll be a trap game for Montreal, only because earlier this season, Utah played in Montreal, and the Canadiens got everything they could handle from Utah.
Yep.
Everything they could handle.
Yeah.
So I don't think the guys will be sleeping on this one.
Good stuff there. All right, we're going to get to our sponsors here in a second. But again, we are live from McConnell's Distillery in Belfast, in the prison. We went into the cells, by the way. And Pierre, I'm trying to describe it to her. I mean, I'll post pictures later on our Insta at iTest Podcast. And thank you to your daughter, Justine, who's been helping a lot with that and getting the pictures out for us. But we're looking at this bar. If you look this way, it's probably a little deeper that way. That's how narrow the cells were, and they would fit 4 people in there.
That's why I don't do bad things.
Yes.
That's why you don't do bad things.
But it's amazing. You walk around and then you look at it now and it's a distillery. And it's just, like I said when I started the show, the way that they kept the flavor of the prison with the flavor of the whiskey, I think is amazing.
So everybody's got their own favorite when they walk in.
Mm-hmm.
So when we walked in, it was raining outside. Right?
Yes.
When we walked in, so I had to clear my glasses off because it was full. They were covered
A lot
in
of
water.
fog.
Yeah, and then I looked up the stairs, and after I cleaned my glasses, those stairs going this way.
Yep.
What was at the top? A Christmas tree. I was like, I wonder if there was a Christmas tree when I was in jail. I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no. And when you look at it, though, the sight line, when you look up the stair and you see it's spectacular.
Yeah.
And what it reminds me of is 30 Rock in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Now
catch.
obviously it's a little because I used to work for them.
Right.
And so I used to be at 30 Rock a lot back in the day. And that's what it reminded me of. And I'm like, that's so beautiful. Because 30 Rock is spectacular.
Yeah.
And if you haven't had a chance to go there, you go
Christmas
to 30
time.
Rock at Christmas time. You spend time around the tree, then you go rent a pair of skates and you go
The
skating.
Rockefeller Center. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Pretty cool.
I did that once. It was a great trip. All right, let's get to our other wonderful sponsors here. On the eye test, and I'm doing it off the phone because I do not have the computer.
How come your whiskey's all kind of gone away? Have you been drinking it?
No.
I'm just
It's still good, my friend.
Just checking.
But I probably could just do this off the top of my head, but just to make sure we get it right, I want to talk about another place where we did a remote 2 weeks ago now. I think it was 2 weeks ago tomorrow.
Vago?
Yes, that is Vago Italian. I hope they're watching. Hello. Can't wait to see you in February for the Winter Olympics and all the hockey games at lunchtime.
Yep.
Winter Olympic lunchtime at Vago. We will
Men
be
and
there.
women's games, by the way.
Men and women's games.
Men and women's.
But you want to go there whenever you can, whether you're a Montreal resident or you're visiting, because they have been open for 23 years. I mean, and as you know, unfortunately, since COVID, not many restaurants can claim that because COVID took so many restaurants and pubs. But they withstood the test of time. They're even better than before. Longevity that not many restaurants have. They have private dining rooms for any occasions, B-day engagements, corporate meetings, plenty of free parking after 6, open Monday to Saturday evenings, and Tuesday to Friday for lunch. Fresh quality ingredients, old world Italian classics, and new Italian. Come see Tommaso, the most popular man, and the rest of the crew. They're great.
Angelo's really good.
Angelo's quite the man. In Westmount, they're at, I don't have the address in front of me.
Green
but I believe
Avenue.
Green Avenue. I believe it's 1436. Is that correct?
It'd be close.
All right. Go there right now and go to their
It's
website.
easy to find on Green Avenue.
You will find it there. And of course, our other sponsor, we bring on Point S. The countdown is on. Next Monday, you have to have your winter tires if you're in Quebec. So go to Point S right now. At the website is point-s.ca to shop for GT radial tires as low as $89 per tire. It's a great special right now. Again, you have until December 1st to do this, so time is running out. Get over there right now. Again, the website is point-s.ca to get your GT radial tires for as low as $89 per tire. And, of course, that means it's time for our tune-up. Cue it up, Shane.
The Tune-Up. Presented by Point S and GT Radio.
We're good. Pierre, I'll let you start.
Oh, my tune-up's got to be Edmonton.
All right.
Got to be Edmonton. And it's not just the goalies. Stop blaming the goalies. Team defense, superstars committed to playing team defense, they need to be tuned up. The whole team needs to be tuned up. And that's why I think Stan Bowman and Jeff Jackson, the way you tune it up, if guys aren't paying attention, you scare the team straight. The guys like playing there.
Yeah.
They're treated unbelievably well. It's an amazing hockey community. You tune it up by moving somebody out. Edmonton Oilers need a tune-up, and that's what I would do.
Pierre, I'm with you on that, and I think Toronto obviously is an obvious one as well. We've talked about them.
Let's see what Toronto gets their players back. They're getting a bunch of guys back.
Potentially, you read my mind, Columbus. But I want to, proceed with caution. We're saying they need a tune-up because you're right; they're not fully healthy. I'm going to look right now, Pierre, to the Atlantic Division, and it's not necessarily that the team is doing poorly. They're doing a lot better than people expected. I'm looking at the Boston Bruins, and I'm actually going to admit I made a mistake, as I have with that team, and say I saw a list the other day of teams that many around the business and the media and various sources, so to speak, around the league are expecting to become active on the trade market in the coming weeks and months. And Boston's not listed as one. I originally said, you know what, they need to be in a rebuild, but now I'm looking at it like if this team keeps it up, I think Don Sweeney needs to tune up and hit that trade market and give them some support. Don't veer away from the retool, but at the same time, reward these guys if they're able to keep it up.
It's a fair point. It's a good point. How about Geeky? It's been an amazing story, Geeky in Boston.
Do you think there's any chance you could make Canada?
Why not? If they
but
really
who's you replacing?
Smart, I don't know. Let's see who's hurt. Let's see who plays well going into the middle part of December.
Right.
I remember when they weren't going to take Drew Doughty in 2010. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
And he's playing so well. They found a way to get him on the team, and he was a critically important player on that Team Canada back in those days in 2010. So, Mike Richards was another guy. Mike Richards played on a line with Rick Nash and Jonathan Taves, and Mike Babcock used those guys to shut down the other team's top players. So don't prejudge anybody right now. It's like everybody keeps saying, who's going to be the goalie? I don't know. Why can't Darcy Kemper be the goalie? Why can't Logan Thompson be the goalie?
I think Logan Thompson would be a good choice.
I know Darcy Kemper's got a Stanley Cup. I'm not saying Thompson doesn't because he was part of Vegas, but he wasn't a starting goalie. So I'm saying is just everybody's in a rush to get this team named. I'd give it some time still.
My friend, we're going to have to take a little break here. What I need you to do, I apologize I didn't have it set up for you before. You're going to have to do the questions off your computer here. So could we switch mics?
Absolutely.
You pull it up on your email because I don't know how to get into that.
Do that.
Here we go. So, again, we are live from McConnell's Distillery here in Belfast, and I'm looking straight down underneath the cells here. It's actually pretty cool. One thing I noticed is when we were taking the tour is the ceiling is glass, so you can look up to see what it's like, to see where the prisoners were located. The other thing I was going to say, as we said
Jimmy,
with Mr. Kelly,
on email or what do you want?
Go to the link that Shane sends us there, and you just log in like you usually log in. You'll be able to see the questions in the
I don't see anything from Shane yet.
Came in at about 10 something last night, our time.
To this email address?
Whatever the one is, you usually get it from Shane.
Oh, that's on my phone. That's a whole other thing.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. So the other thing I was going to say too, Pierre, when it comes to, selecting these teams, and we keep saying, well, there could be injuries, but what if the guys that were in the Four Nations are relatively healthy? How much do you put current form and how much do you reward the past? Okay, I'll get it for you. Yep. How much do you do that, Pierre? Like, how much do you reward current form and how much do you reward what they did at Four Nations?
I don't even pay attention to Four Nations anymore.
I like these.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
How do you know a guy's not hurt? How do you know a guy's as good as he was a year ago? You don't know that. You got to watch guys. Everything changes. It's an unbelievably fluid thing.
I agree. I'm just setting it up so we can get the questions here. I apologize. Shane, if you could bring Pierre in. He just logged in. He's backstage, and then I can see the questions here for us. Over there. Just waiting till we get backstage. Pierre, so what was your favorite part of the tour you saw?
I liked the boardroom. I thought the boardroom was just spectacular, and the presentation on video, learned so much. Like, it was unbelievably informative. But that boardroom is spectacular.
and the furniture and everything.
That's what I mean. It's just a beautiful room.
Yeah, and I also like just the.
That'd be a good room for scouting meetings because everybody has to face one another.
I like
It
it.
was good.
And when would you pull the whiskey out after?
Not till we decide on the list.
We're having problems here. I apologize for getting the questions, but we will get to that in a second. Pierre, other games you're looking at tonight? Anyone specific other than the Canadians in Utah?
Yeah, I want to watch Ottawa play in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Ottawa and Vegas. Shabbat's not there right now. It's a big difference for their team not having Tommy Shabbat. Vegas is a good team. Everybody knows that. They're going to be a little bit angry. So I want to see them. I want to see how they do. Pittsburgh, Buffalo is another one. Pittsburgh's got to get out of this funk. Buffalo's starting to move in a good way, not a bad way. So I'm going to watch Buffalo and Pittsburgh a little bit. Got a lot to do tonight.
I know.
Not a lot of
I know,
sleep tonight. Not a lot of sleep.
This is like March Madness.
No, but you got to explain to the people it's a time zone. That's why. It's
Yeah.
a time zone.
We're 5 hours ahead of Eastern time. He's still not in. We still can't see the questions. Okay, send a screenshot then if you can. We apologize to our viewers. You know, Pierre, I'm looking at that Bruins Islanders game, and we were talking about it. Patrick Waugh's not getting enough credit right now.
No, he's not. He's not at all. I think, well, obviously, Schaefer's been fantastic for them.
Right.
Bo Horvat's been really, talk about all these guys for Team Canada. Why not Bo Horvat?
Yeah.
Why not? Like, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to talk about this guy and this guy and this guy, anybody looking at what Bo Horvat's doing? Bo's playing fantastic hockey. Scheifele, I have a hard time believing Scheifele's not going to be on the team, but I don't know that. People are all saying Tommy Wilson. Tommy could be on the team. Tommy should have been on the Four Nation team. I'll tell you that. So did you get it?
We're just having luck. I don't know why he can't do it yet. Oh, there we go. We got it. We're good. All right. We got Ethan Russell, our man, asking a question with the UMass connection there.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool,
John
Mr. Kelly.
John Kelly, yeah.
He knows where to send them. All right. Enjoy a drink on me, boys. You enjoy it. My question is, what are some of the tips when you're going into a coaching interview? Any tips when you send your resume in? Appreciate any feedback. That's right, because Ethan wants to coach.
I think it's really important to have a concise resume that shows your body of work, but don't make it over dramatic. When you go in, eyeball people, look them in the eye, have a straight formula for how you would turn the team around or you help the team win, and have a real idea of how to develop players. I think that's a big thing that's being overlooked right now, internal development of players. I know everybody talks about it, but I think it's overlooked in a lot of situations.
Do you ever, you've been in some of these interviews, do you ever get asked if a star player kind of talks back to you, so to speak? How do you handle the situation?
Yeah, you get asked that a lot.
Everybody's got how do you dictate that I'm still in charge here?
Yeah, everybody's got their own style. Some guys say to the star player, I'll see you later. I'm going to go see the GM now.
Yeah.
So everybody's got their own philosophy. I prefer just to have a straight up conversation with the person and just do it man to man, person to person, try to get it done.
All right. What's our next question? We got Randy Workman. How deflating is it for the Oilers going up at least one bad goal a game? Giving up at least
I think Randy's being nice.
One? How about 8?
It's very deflating, but we've talked about, I don't know why it's taken them so long not to understand that in Edmonton. I just don't understand that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, next question.
It's very deflating.
Ethan Russell again. Does Columbus need goaltending help or defensive help more?
Well, I want to know how bad Werenski's hurt.
I would say, yeah, me too.
If Werenski's out for a long time, it's a big problem for Columbus. If he's not, then it's going to be okay. I think they're okay. Jet Greaves has played really well. I actually don't think
goaltending's been an issue for them.
I don't think the goaltending's been that
Even
big an issue.
Merzlikins been all right.
And I can tell you right, Toronto's going in there tonight. Fantilli's been off the charts. He's playing great right now.
Yeah.
So.
All right, next question. Randy Workman again. Do the Islanders make the playoffs?
They got a legitimate chance to.
They do.
This
Pittsburgh
Buffalo thing tonight, I know it's only one game, but it's going to be a bellwether, I think, for both teams. It's going to be a big bellwether for both teams.
And we still think only 3 teams from the Metro?
Yeah. We're starting to see Tampa start to percolate. Florida start to percolate here. Buffalo's starting to run. Detroit's playing pretty well. So it's going to be hard for more than 3 teams from the Metro to get in. Going to be hard.
I'm with you on that. All right, that's it for questions, Pierre. Listen, I want to thank everyone here at McConnell's Distillery in Belfast.
Unbelievable.
John Kelly, it was a pleasure to meet him.
So good.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's thank the original Mrs. McConnell for all the work she did.
Eleanor
McConnell to lay the foundation for this, and then the vision by this whole staff to revitalize it and bring it back to life here in Belfast. This is a place to be, and especially for anyone, our fans here in Belfast that are watching, you want to come down here. They're open for Christmas parties and any other events. We were just talking to our tour guide. He said he had his christening here for his kid.
Not to be morbid, but it'd be a good place for an Irish wake.
Hey, why
It'd be
not?
a really good one.
We might remember that. And of course, we're going to go before I leave our wonderful sponsor Betway. And there's so many games today, Pierre, too many to list. So
Just take two.
I'm going to take two. And what I'm going to, I got it right here for you. I like two draws.
Okay.
Because I'm overtime
It's
special.
pretty hot right now. I know you got Jamie Benn nailed last
and the
night.
overtimes keep going.
Okay.
I'm going Islanders Bruins goes to overtime at
Nice.
plus 320.
Yep.
And I'm going Canadians and the Mammoth in overtime at plus 380.
Jimmy doesn't want me to sleep. I'm working the
I'm
post.
sorry, man. It's just a gut feeling I
I'm
have.
working the post game show on that one with Tony Marinaro tonight. That'll be like 4:30 or 5 in the morning.
I know, but I don't want to put you to sleep yet. But before we go, we have a little gift from the staff here.
Yeah, no, I can't wait.
A little shot to do here at the distillery. We got to do the taste test. You didn't. So this is our green one right here.
Okay. What do
Their
you
best
say?
one. Slancha.
Solancha.
Delicious.
Good thing I didn't have that when I was 12 years old going to school. Could have been a problem. Mrs. Parsons and Mrs. Cousineau would have had the paddle out and would have whacked me pretty good.
I want to thank our Shane back in Montreal for working the boards, helping me out there with the questions. Thank everyone here, Justine, Garth, the staff here at McConnell's.
Unbelievable.
Mr. Kelly.
Mr. Kelly, everybody, the whole
Yep.
staff, really grateful for everything. I will definitely come back here in December. I
Yeah,
think you
we'll
will
back
as
here for the
well.
women's tournament.
We'll have to get, you know what we should do here? Seriously, I'm being totally serious.
Yeah.
We should have a coaching sit down with all four
Just remember
coaches.
mine. I was going to say a coach's corner type thing.
And they all come here. Their fans can come, and we can have a really proper way of illustrating how beautiful this is and celebrate Eleanor. I'm not kidding.
Let's do it.
Eleanor McConnell, like, what a great story. And I would encourage everybody to go research that, because when I saw that today, I was like, wow.
I saw your face. Yeah,
That was like pretty amazing.
it is. It's amazing. Thanks, everyone here. Remember, tomorrow we are at the Heart Bar in Belfast. And then, of course, Friday we're at SSE Arena.
Do
Between
they sell
the two
McConnell's at
games.
the Harp? I would imagine.
Yes, we're getting a nod. They
We're
do
getting
sell
a
it
nod,
there.
so that's good.
They have to.
You
I hope
can't have
every
a-
bar in Belfast.
You
has
have
it.
to have it after the show, though, Jimmy, not before.
I understand. Don't worry, my friend. Hey, we were good boys last night.
We were very good boys
I went
last
to
night.
bed early. I'm feeling good today.
I can't get in trouble tonight because I'm working.
Nope. So it's all work right here. But we will come back sometime on a vacation too. Would be nice.
I think
Where
in
we can have
December,
some
the
fun.
extra day.
Okay.
The only problem for me is Mrs. McGuire is going to be here, so I could be I could be in trouble.
All right, my friend. Slanch and everyone out there, thanks for having us here at McConnell's Distillery. We will talk to you live from the Heart Bar in Belfast tomorrow here on the Eye Test on the Sick Podcast Network.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Eye Test with Pierre McGuire and Jimmy Murphy on YouTube, Facebook, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.